G'day guys, welcome back to Perth West Oz RC. Well, this is another purchase that I made during the Black Friday sales on GearBest last month. This one came rather quick. This is a Xinlehong 9125. As you can see, it's a 110 scale truck here with twin motors. It's also known as a couple of other different brands like GP Toys, and I believe it's called Hossam on Amazon. An Amazon seller sells this as well. This is the original Xinlehong 9125. So I'm going to show you a quick unboxing of this vehicle. It's a 110 scale, pretty sturdy. It's got a lot of metal parts on it. There's a picture of the truck there. They claim it's got 46k top speed, 4-wheel drive of course, and it's got the IPX4 rated waterproof level, so you can go through puddles and so forth. And yeah, it's a pretty good basher. So it comes in a pretty sturdy box. Shows a bit of information here. It's got some metal skid plates, which I'll go into, and tells you the stance of the vehicle here. And on the back here, as you can see, it's got metal drive cups, a lot of metal parts, metal A-arms, transmission shafts. It's got an aluminium cooling fin, so the heat sink for the ESC, and it's got a 60 amp ESC built in, so it's rather cool. Rubber tires, of course, with the foam filled inserts. So I'm going to open this up, guys, and I'll show you exactly what we get and a few details on the truck. Okay, first up, I'll talk about a little goodie bag here. We've got the alloy tool for the wheels. I've put my original set of pins in here because I've taken the shell off before. So it's got 2 sets of pins. I just put them in there for safekeeping for now. And they even give you a extra switch, on and off switch, which plugs in with a little lossy style connector there. So that's rather neat. No soldering required. If the original switch, you know, plays up for some reason, I don't see how it can, but you've got a spare one. So that's the first time I've seen that come included with any trucks that I've bought. So that's rather cool. Okay, next up, they give you this little hobby charger here, guys. You've got the 2S plug, connects to the wall charger here, and they even included the adapter for my country. So that's rather neat. So depending on what country you're from, USA, Europe, or whatever, they will give you the little adapter so you can use it in your own power supply. Okay, next up is the controller. It looks very much similar to the 9103 truck that I just featured on my channel that I also bought from GearBest. So this one is a little bit different because it's got the steering dual rate on this side rather than a throttle trim on that little truck. It's got the steering trim, the normal steering trim. You got your high and low speed switch here, so it's low and high in that position. And you've also got the normal or reverse functionality of the controller with the on and off switch. This one takes 3 or 4 AA batteries. So there it is there, guys. You've got a nice sponge addition to the wheel here, so it's very nice little TX. They work really well. Okay, next up is the user manual here, guys. Very nice looking booklet. I had a quick look through it before. Very detailed in all the diagrams and all the different options of this truck. They're saying it's got a 15-minute run time. So as you can see, very informative little user manual. You got your comprehensive parts list here with all code numbers if you need to replace any parts in the future. These trucks are pretty durable, so I haven't had to replace any parts on any of my trucks just yet, and I've got quite a few of these Xinlehong trucks. Exploded diagrams to help you repair it and pull it apart so you know where everything goes. As you can see, this has got the dual motors set up. So it's rather cool, this one. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to buy it. Yeah, so you got all the exploded diagrams here. Very simple to follow if you have to do repairs later on down the track. So that's the booklet there. Okay guys, onto the truck itself. This is a 9125 as you see it here. Very nice looking truck. Nice looking wheels and everything. First I'll have a look at this body. So it's a Lexan body. Very nice design here. Looks pretty sporty with all the decals on it. Truck Sprint, full drive, speed on the back, so that's pretty cool. I like the accents of this carbon fiber print as well. There's a bit on the back tray, a bit on the roof here where the Xinlehong spider logo is, and on the front hood itself. So that's pretty cool. Seems pretty, you know, thick enough for this truck anyway. It seems pretty rigid on the top sections and a bit flexible on the sides. So this should withstand quite a bit of bashing. So there you go there. All right, now the chassis is what really impresses me the most because it's rather thick, as you can see. And not only that, it's all encapsulated and sealed up, which is really, really nice. It's got pretty tough plastic here. You know, you can't really press it down or flex it at all. So that's really good to see. Like I said, everything, as you can see, is all sealed up. So, you know, this will be somewhat waterproof and, more importantly, you know, dust proof, and, you know, it'll be very hard to get, you know, any sand or debris such as twigs and, you know, pebbles and gravel in there. You've got some, you've got the motors underneath this cover here next to each side of this ESC. This is a 60 amp ESC, by the way. So that's pretty cool. Got your little antenna stack here. And you got your on and off switch on the outside of this model, which is rather neat. Because the previous Xinlehong models that I've got, the 9116 and 9115, you used to have to take the battery cover off and then access the on and off switch. But this is rather neat. That means you can keep the actual shell on, just reach underneath and flick the switch. Just like so. As you can see, I got it connected, so it's ready to bind. So yeah, guys, got some cooling ventilation there on the sides and on the top to expel the heat from the motors. You have that anodized heat sink there, as you can see in red, to keep everything in check and nice and cool. So yeah, very nice chassis on this one. It looks pretty robust. As I showed you quickly on the box at the start of this video, you got some aluminum metal skid plates on the bottom, so that will give a lot more durability to the bottom of this chassis if you hit something hard. It has friction shocks all the way around, so they've got no oil in them, but you expect this for this price range. This truck was on sale for $70. I picked it up for on Gearbest, so that's a pretty good price. They're usually around the 130, 140 mark everywhere else I've seen them, like eBay and so forth. So pretty cool. I'll be doing an upgrade on these. I've got some on the way to oil-filled shocks, so I got some off eBay. They're on the way. I'll be upgrading them as soon as they arrive from China. Might take a few weeks. Nice looking wheels here. It is full drive as well, as you can see. So you've got some, yeah, pretty cool looking wheels here. You've got very thick tires here. Nice tread pattern on them. Seems like a bit of a hard compound, but I'm sure they'll perform rather well. Very wide tires, and they are foam filled, so that's rather neat as well. Got very hard plastic on the rear bumper here, guys. Doesn't really move at all, but there's no flex in this one. Got a couple of little light cups on the back, which I'll be adding some lights to this one later on down the track. On the front here, you've got a more flexible front bumper, also with some light cups. So they've made this one a bit flexy. This will, you know, take the shock of any frontal impact, so that's rather neat as well. Some more metal parts here on the front shock tower above the diff. You've got all metal drive cups, as you can see, on the diff end and on the wheel, where the wheel connects to. It's all full ball bearings throughout as well, which is awesome. All their trucks have got ball bearings. You've got the metal drive shafts there to each wheel, front and rear. As you can see there, it's all metal, so it's rather neat. And I presume that the actual drive shaft down the middle, the tail shaft, would be aluminum as well. So yeah, guys, show you the battery. Nearly forgot. Nice and easy cover, just slips straight off. There's none of those little tag things, levers that you have to pull to the side. like the previous models. What I really like about this one is that they, for once they're using a proper Dean's plug, a hobby grade plug that is very common. All the other models have really proprietary connectors, which I've had to go and convert all of my other Xinlehong trucks to Dean's. So this is rather neat. I like that. That's another reason I bought this one too, so I can just swap over other batteries. So yeah, the stock one is a 2S, 7.4 volt, 1600 milliamp hour, which they said it will run around 15 minutes. So that's pretty much it, guys. I think I covered everything in this unboxing. Stay tuned for the next video on this one. I'll be taking it for a full drive test, let you know my opinions on this purchase. I'm pretty sure this one is going to perform rather well. It's a 110 scale. It's got some good weight to it. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So stay tuned for that one, guys. I'll put it through its paces, let you know what I think about it in the next video. And yeah, thanks for watching this video. A quick unboxing of the 9125 Xinlehong 110 scale monster truck. If I can find the link, I'll have to check GearBest, see if there's a still a sale on it. If there is, I might include it in the description of this video for you guys to have a look if you're interested in this one. Alright, thanks once again, guys. I'll leave you to it, and I'll catch you on the next video. Till then, enjoy the hobby, and see you later.